Enjoying life is enjoying all the moments that make up life. Going to the gym, going to work, commuting, waking, sleeping, eating, spending time. One of my favorite things to do is trying new things. And Super Mario Bros. Wonder was a new thing. I'm not a big video game player, but this new game that came out with all the animations and the music and the sound effects and these fantastical worlds were really fun. A lot of times I feel self-conscious when I haven't learned something that a lot of people already know, but my friend was so patient to show me how to use the controls and all the basic moves. That same day going to work, I saw on the side of the street a picture that had broken glass. The frame was full of cobwebs and dust. So I rescued it, got rid of the broken glass, cleaned off the cobwebs and dust, and hung it on my wall. It is a beautiful reminder of a life of prayer. It's called Our Daily Bread. It's a few days later. I'm at work. It's the end of the week. I got the privilege to play some of these new guitars that we just got in. And I just wanted to comment more on this theme of our daily bread. When I started the Whole30, which you can follow the last few vlogs I did, I also started doing morning devos. First thing in the morning, cup of coffee, looking out my window, and really anchoring myself in living bread, living water. I think that many times I can be really excited about something that is different. Last year I was in Italy, which was amazing, but I want that exuberance and that joy of life and that stability of emotions and the childlikeness, the wonder, and the excitement to be present in a daily way. Of course, there's special occasions. There are celebrations. There are moments of grief. There are times when there are intense, extreme emotions, which I have been going through a hard year. And I feel like I'm coming out of the hardship just with this renewed sense of understanding that I can be so alive in every moment, so present and so focused. And I love being in the flow. Sometimes I'm looking at the clock, just waiting for time to pass. And sometimes I'm so immersed in something that the day flies by and I'm not keeping track of time. I'm just engaged in whatever I'm doing. I think a lot of being in the flow is to make choices intentionally about how to live life, because life is made out of these habits that can be routine but can be such a safe place to really express values. So right now I am wanting to focus on having spiritual disciplines of personal, consistent time with the Lord first thing. I want to focus on health and fitness, just to steward my body well. And I want to explore and have fun and do life-giving things, whether that be spending time with a friend, whether that be going out, enjoying sunshine, whether that would be doing things that are good for me, that I enjoy, that I have value in, but it's just also creating space. I was sitting outside just looking at my backyard and I noticed that a hummingbird was trying to get into my hummingbird feeder that I hadn't refilled in months. And it really moved me, it really touched me. It motivated me to clean out all the dead bugs and the slime and the stuff that was in there to create hummingbird water, which I did 4 parts water to 1 part sugar that I melted, the cane sugar on the stovetop. And then I set it out, and really shortly after, this beautiful hummingbird just comes by. It just gave me such a satisfaction that I noticed there's still life there. That even though I wasn't filling this hummingbird feeder, that when I did, life found a way. And it came by me just creating space to sit outside, to journal, to think, to bask in the sunlight, to really enjoy this beautiful weather, and then to notice, and then do something. And then this was just that sweet reward of enjoying being in the present. I think there's just such a sense of wonder everywhere around. And a lot of times it's easy for me to focus on the lack, or just be so bound up and so locked up that, I don't know, there's just life everywhere. What I didn't capture on camera was all the divine conversations and connections that I have been blessed with, and really seeing it through those lenses. I think it's easy for me to see again my lack, but when I look at abundance, I'm just filled with wonder at what I do have. It was a really good week to just kind of share my heart with people that I have known for years that I don't always see, and to really enjoy getting my nails done like you saw earlier, getting kombucha from Tap. And the cherry on top was just kind of letting the day unfold. Something I've been guilty of is filling up my schedule because I want to be productive. I want to steward my time well. I want to be intentional, but I've just really reaped the benefits of letting the day happen. That was something I loved when I was traveling, because things were so out of my control that I just let the Lord lead. And how my day would be was a surprise and an adventure. I made my first fire by myself for the first time, and it was just such a wonder again to know that I could just pick up sticks from my backyard, figure out how to light them on fire, and then enjoy the heat and the wonder of, again, the beauty of life. Life is not a checklist, and the simple things like cooking can be such a pleasure, of cutting up the onions and garlic, heating it up, washing the vegetables, the process of cooking, of all these ingredients coming together and creating this beautiful harmony of flavors and textures and colors and nourishment. The Lord created our bodies to need food and rest, and we're not robots. So why not enjoy the things that He's given us to live by?